and welcome to SportsVision on WTMB. Joe Palo, Mike Cragen, and no dogs today, nowhere.
The dogs are tired, man.
Those of you that don't like us may think that we fit the dog bill, but there's not very many people that don't. Just your wife and my wife.
I would say if there was a public vote out of it, we might not want to know what.
You think the popular vote would be?
The latest poll says that you and I we qualify as dogs. But hey, we're proud of it.
Hey, that's right. Rough. Who let the dogs out?
Hey, we got some great news. We got another state championship in the city, and we're going to talk to you about that. And we have basketball, Bradley, Cleveland, Walker Valley, Bradley. So Rivalry Unlimited state championship. We're going to show you how it went down. Congratulations to Coach Logs and the Bradley Bears, number 16.
You let the cat out of the bag.
I let it out, but that's okay. We're going to go over it. I think the public probably knows it by now, but we're going to cover that real quick. But let's start out with the basketball first. This is BC versus WV, and that's the girls right now. First goal of the game, it's Katie Davis for the Bearettes. Davis, nice ball fake and bucket right here. Look at that. Puts it to the floor, puts it in the hoop, 6-1.
Oh, yeah.
Walker Valley, bucket by Paula White. She's going to get the rebound, put it back right there. Good job by White. Hamby will get 2 for Walker Valley to make it 6-5. Hamby drops the shot. Layla Lasuela, person right here underneath. Look at that. She gets the basket right there. From Santa Monica, California, it's Callie Eldridge. She'll nail a 3 for BC. Hamby will answer from East Rutherford, New Jersey. Going to be up that way in a few weeks.
Hey.
There she is. Look at how
celebrate with the Giants.
That's right. Score after one quarter, it's BC 11, WB 8 right there. Let's check that out. Bradley up on the road. Second quarter, first blood. Anna Thomas will make it 11-10. So they close the gap. Davis is going to bank home 2 for the Bearettes. Look at this off the glass. Good touch right there. And then Thomas again will score for Walker Valley. She'll get the rebound. She'll put it back up. Walker Valley on a breakaway. It's Hamby this time. That girl can play.
So she got game.
That's right. Another basket for White. And Paula puts it in off the glass.
Yeah.
BC leads at half, 22-16. Third quarter now, first basket, Eldridge. Coming up here with the seal hit from Bloomfield, Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
That's all. I couldn't figure out what she was hitting.
I was thinking of
Hamby responds from Rochester, New York. Well, I thought these girls were shooting that ball. I don't believe it. Eldridge.
Not even in the state.
Eldridge answers back for 3. Right, this must be Spain, Barcelona, somewhere. Hamby
another country.
Will hit a runner this time. She's going to take it in close. See, that's close for her. A 3 by Walker.
Ottawa.
That's right.
From Ottawa.
A 3 by Walker Valley's Ali Moreland. And you don't see her in the picture. That's how far away she was. Eldridge from Madrid, Spain. Look at these girls hit the 3. It's amazing how these girls can shoot that.
They travel around, though, pretty quickly.
That's right. BC's up 33-26 after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter now, it's Hamby for Walker Valley with the first blood. She banks it home. Fast break, and Thomas will score. So Walker Valley making a little run. Try to get back into it in the fourth. But Layla Lasuela person will hit. And everybody's clapping on that one. Hamby for Walker Valley.
I know you wrote that one down.
I didn't write it down. Look. No, I didn't. 37-33, Walker Valley.
Even Eric?
Is behind. Thomas, the putback.
I don't know if he's clapped it on.
For BC on the free throw. So here we go. BC 44-37 with 3:13.
There's my buddy Rod. Love you, man.
We had a little. Just a second here. Let me explain what happened.
All right.
We had a little technical foul going on, so it brought
just a little one.
It brought them back. They got a bunch of free throws and made it right back at it. But here we go. This is Aisha Bradford of BC. She's going to make the shot right there, and then Haley Irvin is going to go ahead and make a shot right there. The BC is going to go on and win this game. Right there is Thomas, though, with the basket. And I'm a little ahead of myself. 48-41 with the minute 39 to play. And there we go with Bradford underneath.
That doesn't happen very often.
That doesn't happen very often. Bradford underneath, are you kidding?
No, you a little ahead of yourself.
Yeah, well, she's hot right there. I tell you, she's tough under the basket right there. But time ticks down, and Bradley sweeps Walker Valley for the year right there as far as the girls' games goes. 55-41 your final. Boys, Walker Valley coming out firing. Cody Burrell.
Look at that.
Cody Burrell's going to nail the 3. A minute later, Jake Trotter, 3. It'll be 6-zip right now. A minute later, Trotter goes the distance right here for another 3. There it is. Look at that. Nice shot. And the foul. 9-0 Walker Valley up right now. Matt Perkins going to hit BC, the first bucket right there for them down underneath. Can't hardly see him, but he made it.
Have you ever had breakfast at his place?
I have.
Perkins.
Perkins back to back. Look at this. Man, did he have a game against Cleveland. That's coming up later, though. Keenan McCleary, the easy two for Walker Valley. Walker Valley ahead early and just keeping up a great effort all night. Nice effort here on the putback by Brant Donlin for BC, though, right there.
I bet his dad Bill's happy Giants won.
Score after one quarter, 16-11, Walker Valley. Second quarter, first blood, Ryan Knight's going to hit 3. And David Ware, a fadeaway 3. David Ware hits 3s, but he's always like, going backwards and still dropping them in. Look at that. Good shot right there. Matt Hawkins in the land of the Giants. He's going to come in underneath here and score. Little ball fake.
Remember that show, Land of the Giants?
Ware the steal, the dunk for 2. Here we go. Here's Ware. The drive, not the dunk, the drive.
Where?
Donlin answers for BC. There's Donlin with the shot. And Perkins going to get Walker Valley to lead up to 4 right here. Cuts it to 4. And Walker Valley leads at the half, 27-21. So a reasonable game at halftime. But third quarter, first blood, Burrell off a nice pass. In fact, it's the same thing. He started off the game with the basket. He's going to start off the second half with the basket. And Donlin's going to get a 3 for BC, though, to try to keep him in it. But Ware would come right back with a 3 of his own right here. There's number 10, David Ware. Knows it's good. Knight for 3 for BC, so BC trying to hang.
He did that all night long.
Yeah, he did. Sharp, a 3 for Walker Valley, so just everybody putting them in. I think we need to move that 3-point line. What do you think? These just too doggone easy. Hobbs underneath for BC. Yeah. There's Hobbs. There's some basketball.
Remember before there were 3-point lines?
Micah Hawkins, nice spin move right here for Walker Valley. Perkins going to nail a 3 for BC. Perkins will have 22 on the game and lead BC scoring. Trotter scores as the clock ticks down in the third quarter. Puts it in. It's 47-33. Walker Valley up pretty strong right now as we head to the fourth quarter. First blood in the fourth quarter, Walker Valley, it's going to be David Ware. It's going to be 3, and now that makes it 50-33. But Bradley's still chipping away, but the game pretty well decided. Hawkins going to add 2 for BC. Donovan's going to come back and hit a 3 for BC from the corner. And Ware's going to respond, though. He's going to go down the other end. He's going to get the basket. He will get fouled as well. But Knight will get a 3 for BC, but way too little, way too late. 55-41 is Knight's 3. But BC, now that's the second time they lose to Walker Valley, and that's your score right there, 55-41. And Walker Valley boys sweep, Bradley girls sweep in the Walker Valley Bradley series. So some great stuff going on.
Yeah. Who mops?
I think I don't know.
Janitor guy?
Alan Morris works there. Is he mopping?
Is he?
It could be Morris. Could be Morris. Hey, we've got another state title coming, as well as BC Cleveland. One of the games didn't come out like people might think. We'll take a look at that right when we get back.
All righty.
Dear Belinda, all my love. Johnny.
Buying 24 roses is expensive.
What's your name?
Janine.
Buying 3, you ain't eating thick burgers for a week.
Dear Janine.
Double cheeseburgers, 2 for $3 at Hardee's.
Welcome back to SportsVision. And may I just go on record as saying, because I didn't tell you in the break, did I or did I not say a couple of weeks ago the New York Giants
You
would
were
beat the
right.
Patriots?
You were right.
Huh? How did you do in that?
I didn't play it.
You didn't play it?
Well,
should have listened to me.
Too many points.
13.
Too many points, you know, and you never know which Patriot or Giant team is going to show up. It just, you know, it was.
Well, the Giant team I wanted showed up, and the Patriot team I wanted showed up.
And that's kind of a good thing as far as the 72 Dolphins go.
So Perfectville is still
there.
One
That's
house.
Well, did you look at the schedule
Established
next year?
in 1972.
Did you look at the schedule next year?
It doesn't matter.
Unbelievable.
Doesn't matter.
We got to get us all in. We're back to basketball. We got Cleveland and Bradley.
Yes.
You got it.
I've got it. Here we go, girls' game. A low-scoring game, first blood, several minutes into the game. It's Michelle Davis right there. Aisha Bradford answers for Bradley Central. And then Davis would get a putback for Bradley Central.
That means you put it back. Yeah.
Back in the thing, right. It's only 4-2 with 3:31 to go in the first. And then Burnett hits 2 more for Cleveland. Burnett knocks down 2 more and a foul. You heard the whistle there, so she gets fouled, yeah. What is that right there?
That's Casey whining. Look at that. Look at him. I don't know why he's picking his teeth. What's he doing?
Okay.
Nice
All right,
meeting you.
then.
That's like Joe at Christmas.
Looks like me in a singlet.
Yeah, coming in.
All right, Bradford.
Well, wait, we can't get off this guy. This is great stuff.
Please get off him.
Get away. There we
Looks
go.
all right. Looks like my dad wearing it. All right, Bradford drive for Bradley Central. Burtonette still hot here. Watch this, inside, up and in, good for 2. Eldridge drives for the Bearettes. Inside, and she gets the basket. Good job. Burtonette is still smoking. Oh, my goodness. And then guess what? Burtonette now, again, on a breakaway. She takes it up and in. Good for 2. Heather Finnell would hit for the Lady Raiders. Halftime score would be only, look at this, 18 to 7. Can you believe it? At the half, all right. We're going to move on to the third quarter now. Michelle Davis, look at that. What the heck is that? Talk about half.
Right there.
Right, that's what I'm thinking.
Half-wit.
All right, there. I'm glad you said it. Michelle Davis, first blood for Cleveland. Davis back-to-back baskets, or buckets, baskets, whatever you want to call them. Katie Davis would hit for Bradley Central. Bren McCracken-Corn, I don't care. She hits for Bradley Central as well. And then Irvin, I should say, on the acrobatic move.
Swerving Irvin.
Yeah. Talk about swerving. Davis hits again for the Lady Raiders. Good shot right there. And then Burtonette, another nothing but Burtonette. Score after third quarter would be 26-13. And so we move on to fourth quarter. First blood would be Davis, as in Michelle, as in a jump shot, as in 2 right there. Burtonette would hit again inside. Bradford inside for the Bearettes. And first and only 3 of the evening. Bradley Central, Haley.
They went 1 for 20 from 3. You're not going to lose too many games.
All right, Davis would answer right back. Good shot. Rachel Isom. Jumper for Cleveland. And then Bradford rolls away in for 2. Burtonette answers for Cleveland.
Oh, we got
Bradford first. Then we got Burtonette answering for Cleveland. I say it again. Burtonette answering for Cleveland. Sound like Doug Smith. Davis
Jackie
for Cleveland. Irvin, the steal, the basket. Watch this.
There's the steal.
Steal, the basket, and then what, Mike?
The foul.
The foul. Not enough, though. Lady Raiders go on to win 40-20.
Defensive struggle.
Right. We're going to move on. Boys game. First basket of the game. King inside. He's the king. Matt Perkins responds for Bradley Central. The Bradley Bars. Terrell Parks on a breakaway. Check this out. Oh, nice pass. Good job. And this is a 3-point shot by Donlin, Bill's favorite son. Bill Donlin, big Giants fan. I know he's all excited this week. Steal by Hawkins. He finds a streaking Perkins. Layup for 2. Ish, the swish, Sanders. Gets the bounce for Cleveland. Watch this. Kind of rolls around, bounce in. Perkins scores yet again.
Perkins had 29 for the Bears. What a game.
Parks would nail a 3 for Cleveland right here. Perkins hits a 3 of his own right here. You'll see it. Cleveland, Coach McGowan, timeout.
He didn't like it. Bears on a roll. Trying to get some attention to those guys. What do you think?
He is. He's a little fired up.
Pretty mad.
All right. We move on, Hal. Put back for Cleveland. It's Atkins. Good shot right there. And then.
Have you ever been on his diet?
Oh, I have many times.
Not that Cal.
That guy right there has not got a good diet. Chick-fil-A Cal likes it as well. And then we've got Hawkins for Bradley Central looking good. Atkins, again with a good diet, a tip in for Bradley Central. Perkins, you'll see here, races down the center of the court. And then he gets a layup. And he does a good job. King would answer for the Raiders. Good scoop pass there. Good shot right there. And then Hawkins would answer for Bradley Central. And then Perkins is having a big, big game. And everybody's going to, again, go to his house for breakfast after this. Sanders would score for the Blue Raiders. Coach Smith now is angry about the defense.
He didn't like the defense. Look at this.
Like, there isn't any, he's saying. I'm upset. Stop drinking that water. Or that Gatorade. There's that guy again. Well, he's everywhere. Bradley Central up 28 at the first quarter. Second quarter, first blood at 3 by Hawkins. And then we got Donlin with a drive, the basket, and the foul. You heard the whistle there. And so Cagle would score for Cleveland. Parks, the steal, and it results in 2. Right there. Once again, you'll see Donlin for Bradley Central. Good shot inside. 3 from Parks for the Blue Raiders outside. And then Sanders would get yet another 2 of his own. Watch this. Good move. Ish. All right. Perkins, basket, foul. Heard the whistle there. All right, King now would score again. Good shot. Donlin, great tip-in you'll see here. Watch this.
Tip from nowhere.
From nowhere is right. Perkins is smoking. And there it is. Look at this. Good shot. There's another cow.
And there's also the Chick-fil-A mascot. There's a cow and the mascot, both right there at the same time. Here we go.
Dominique Macon from Georgia for Cleveland. At the half, it's Bradley Central with the lead, 38-34. All right. So we've got third quarter, first blood. There was Parks. This is Perkins, a 3. And then an answer, another 3 by Parks.
He makes a set shot.
You don't even see him. Donlin again for Bradley Central. Yeah. Donlin again for Bradley Central. Good job. Sanders, the basket, and the foul. Once again. All right. Hobbs would score for the Bars right there. And then on a putback for Cleveland. All right. Ryan Knight for a 3 for Bradley Central. And he, again, having a good night so far here because he got that 3. Sanders would hit for Cleveland as well, and then Macon, watch Macon get 2 for the Blue Raiders. He's making it in the basket. All right, Cleveland grabs the lead for the first time in a while, 50-49, as you can see.
50-49.
So we start now fourth quarter. This is Hawkins with a putback. First blood, inside, up and in for 2. Give him 2, they said. All right, Perkins would drive baseline. Looking good on his own with 2 shots. Put back here by Donlin. Donlin would get 2 more for the Bars, and then King would answer for the Blue Raiders. Inside, up and in for 2. 59-52, Bradley Central with the lead. You'll see by the scoreboard. We move on. Bradley Central Knight would get injured to start the fourth quarter, as you can see right there. Not a good thing for the Bears. 53-59 right there. A 3 from Macon, Georgia, and Macon as well, Dominique. Looking good, and then Hawkins would answer with 2 of his own. Inside, Bradley Central up 64-56. They would go on to win the ball game.
So the Bears upset the Raiders. Raiders are going to be the favorites in that game more than likely, and Bears were favorites too on the trip up to Clarksville. Yep. They went over the mountain. You've heard that the Bear went over the mountain, the Bear went over the mountain. We got to show a commercial. We'll be right back. We're going to show you some state champions. See you in a minute.
Welcome to Checking to Cash. Checking to Cash truly is about helping people. As a parent, you should never feel awkward about needing some extra money because something's gonna happen. If you got those teenagers, now you're gonna have to get a car. Well, there's car insurance, and that's not cheap. My favorite customer reminds me of my grandmother, and every time she comes into the center, I have to walk around the counter and give her a hug. That's what Checking to Cash is for, just for that crunch time in between paydays. My name's Victoria White, and I've worked for Checking to Cash for 12 years.
My favorite part of working with Checking to Cash is knowing that every day I'm going to help somebody in some way. I'm very involved in my son's school, in the community. I try to do as much as I can with his class. Come into Checking to Cash and I will be glad to help you. My name is LaToya Dennison and I've been with Checking to Cash for 6 wonderful years.
Helping you, it's all we do.
Checking to Cash.
Get up to $200 by calling the number on your screen. Always use payday advances responsibly.
We're back.
Oh, I'm sitting here.
Some wrestling.
I was sleeping for just a minute.
You were sleeping.
I wasn't paying attention.
Hey, well, congratulations on the basketball. But
Thank you.
Like I said, you didn't do anything. Well, we've got some state championship Bears again.
Bars.
Number 16. We're going to show you we're going to show you what happened in Clarksville, the duels, as we will next week when we do the traditional.
We got to have that song behind it.
That's right. Let's take a look at what happened. The Bears far and away the best team this year. This is the first match of the tournament right here. This is Dean Pablo.
Not in letterbox.
That's right, in letter. Look at that. How about that? Say Technicolor, Technivision. Dean Pablo all over Evan Hobbs. He's going to get a technical fall. Speaking of technical, in 5:04 for Bradley, and Bradley in Clarksville now. This is the state championship duels last weekend. And Bradley, this was probably as ugly a beating as I've seen in the state championship in a long time. 12 out of 14 matches you're going to see. And Bradley, the closest match they had all year was to Cleveland. They were still 19 points off, so nobody close to touching the Bears this year. As you see Pavlu get the technical fall, and thus the raising of Big Dean, state champion from last year's hand. There it is. Josh Disney will wrestle Richard Manning at 152.
Hey, Manning went to Disney World.
That's right.
After the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Isn't that good?
The draw was at 145, and this is the 152-pound match, and Disney then would get the pin, as you see, at 54 seconds. We move to 160. Nice hair.
Good
To
job,
160,
dude, with
Matt
hair.
Watson will take on David Jordan, and Watson with the takedown right there with authority, as they would say. He would win 3-0 at 171. We move on to Jacob Howard of Bradley, and he would major decision Tyler Mowry of Ottawa. So there it is with the nice job right there, Howard on the takedown. And we've got, after that, we've got another takedown by Howard. Our time is off on our counter there. Hope we didn't back up. And here we go. This is Jacob Howard with the win. And Jake Young then, coming up next, Jake Young would end up getting, well, we're still on Jacob Howard. No, Jake Young, excuse me. But
What
Ken
counter
Tucker
is
Bolton. And then Blake Higgins
Man,
would
he's going Clarksville.
get Aaron Bramlett. All right, Jake Young would get to win it at 189, 215, Blake Higgins. Blake Higgins then would end up getting almost a pin right here. Blake, the snake, would get the throw right there, and he will end up getting a pin right here. So big job by Big Blake, and big hugs all around for the coaches. Look at how pumped up. I believe that was Adam Rain's navel you just saw right there, and maybe a little Coach Smith's navel.
More than we like to see.
More than we like to see. And now we move on to the heavyweight action. This is Cody Epperson, the #1 in the state. This is Corey Slager. He gets thrown. Slager gets thrown to his back. Will he be pinned? Will it be the upset of the whole thing? Well, guess what? He will get off his back.
His face is a crimson man.
He got off his back, and he did end up beating our guy, Cody Epperson. But what a throw that was. That would have been something else. Now we move on to 103. Ethan Hames. He's going to major decision. Will Allen, 16-3. Slager did end up with a pin of Epperson at 128 into the first. So, but threw a scare into the undefeated #1 guy from Ottawa. Here, there's no scare. This is Ethan Hames, and he's scaring the entire field, ranked #1 at 103. They're all looking at this guy. Just a freshman, major decision, 16-3. And we move on to 112. Kelby McAllister. Of course, this thing is long over so far. Ottawa just has 2 matches. We're at 112. Kelby McAllister's going to win by tech fall over Jamie Spencer. Almost getting the pin right there, but picking up some back points. He gets a tech fall just at 2:29, so just a little over a period to get that right there. And at 119, we've got Logan Biddy, the #1 ranked Logan Biddy at 119 with Chris Bradbury, a pretty good guy in his own right. I think ranked 4th or 5th. Biddy will get the 2 right there. And we are going to have a Biddy victory at 6-1. So a decision, fairly convincing decision.
Biddy victory.
A Biddy victory. That's right. Little bitty one right there. Little bitty one. And there it is. So he's going to get a score. And there's the hand raise, and Eddie Styles.
Got opposed to Big Biddy.
That's right. Eddie Styles at 125. This kid, this was a guy that a lot of people thought was supposed to beat him, but Eddie was on a roll with the rest of the Bears, and he says, no way. He's going to get a 4-0 decision, 3 of which come on that right there on the cradle. And at 130, this was #1 ranked and undefeated Cody Hood of Ottawa. Well, guess what? This is unranked at this point, maybe ranked now in the new poll, but unranked Trevor Herron of Bradley defeating this guy right here, Cody Hood, and it's going to be in overtime. It's going to be exciting takedown here in a minute.
What if he could, but he can't?
Yeah, well, Cody Hood was undefeated, no longer. So Trevor Herron at 130 is going to get the pin right here. Not the pin, but the 2 right at the end of the period. And right here, I believe, 2 more, and then we're going to have the overtime 2 coming up. Right here it is. Now, it looks like he's taken down, but he's got locked up there in the crotch. He's going to roll him and come around and then end up scoring the 2. So that was overtime. So the other guy almost wins in overtime, but Herron pulls it out for the Bears in overtime. And at 135, just rolling along, after you see Heron's hand raised, is going to be David Graham, as Graham is going to go ahead and just manhandle, as usual, his opponent, the defending state champion. Well, we're going to see some glee over here on the Bradley sidelines. There's Graham right there. Is going to take his opponent to his back right here with a cradle. And this is Daniel Wild. He's going to end up pinning Daniel Wild in 121. And Graham, as we said, coasting right through to his eventual second state title, possibly. And at 140, last match of the evening, Bradley going to finish it right, having lost just 2 out of the first 13. They're making it 12 out of 14. This is Chris Aguilar going to end up pinning Brent Elliott. And look, is that little coach that's got things under control? Just, yep, there we go. That's satisfying. Come back and get us a state title after a second place finish last year, number 16. And there it is, the pin from Aguilar over Elliott. Points his fingers to the Bradley crowd, and dominating win right there. Bradley, we're also going to see some hardware passed out, so I'm going to show you that as Bradley will get the award for the coaches. They're going to call them up. Let's show some of the fans. They were out there in big numbers again, and one thing they have, especially for a wrestling squad, they got wrestling numbers that you don't see from most fans. And the Bear, he's excited coming up, but they were out in full force. A lot of excitement for the Bradley Bears. And now everybody's going to get their own shoulder right here. Coach Logs, you think he's not happy? He wanted this one this year after coming in second last year. And there's Hank Coach Smith getting his ride. And there's Hank getting his ride. And they're all going to get a ride, even big Daniel Montgomery here before we're done. And that was no easy task. But there's Laxton.
They didn't carry Montgomery very far.
Well, you just watch. It wasn't real far. No, it was a couple feet, but still it was a carry. There it is. And he's just let's hold him, and then we'll put him down.
Put him down.
But he's a little embarrassed, thinking, well, that's got to be a load for those kids. There's Ronnie Carter, TWSAA director, handing off the winner's plaque, duels champions. For Steve Logston, he's calling the rest of the coaches up there for the picture, getting them all in, all well-deserved, all a great job this year, coming back and getting state championship number 16. We'll have a graphic at the end of this to show you. But first, we got to have the team come out and get their trophy, and they're going to be excited, pumped up. There'll be parents, there'll be a few cheerleaders, a few fans in here as Bradley Central once again, folks, and without very little competition at all, really no contest, running away without much of a challenge from anyone. Cleveland did finish third, we should say, by the way, in the state, so that was a good job by Cleveland. But the state duels champions are Bradley Bears, 16th championship overall.
Congratulations.
And that accounts duels and traditional. Congrats, Bears.
Congratulations, Bradley.
Did you watch all the political coverage last night?
I did. I watched a lot.
What do you think's going to happen? Looks like...
Well, you know, the scary thing would be if, you know, what's her name gets
Hillary?
Yeah.
You know, I've already foreseen this. She's going to get in. She's going to get in. This is her first night in the Oval Office. You know, she's going to be visited by 3 ghosts. The first ghost is going to be George Washington, and
right.
She's going to say, "What should I do for my country?" And he says, "We'll never tell a lie." And she goes, "Well, I don't think I can do that."
She's already done.
Yeah. Well, then the next ghost that came along was Thomas Jefferson. He said, well, "What should I do for my country?" And Thomas Jefferson says, "Just do what's right for the people all the time."
Right.
She says, "I don't think I can do that."
Right.
And then, of course, later on, and the next night, President Lincoln came and visited, and she says, "What can I do for my country?" And he says, "Go to the theater." So there we are.
Whoa! Touche!
So it's all
right.
Obama.
Yourself a no. McCain. John McCain.
Yeah, McCain first. But hey, get her out of there. What's the matter with you people? We're going to get a lot of cards and letters over
We are.
Go to the theater.
I'm leaving town.
Let's go to the theater.
Let's do it. We're going.
See
We'll see you next week. We're going to the theater.